Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Friday. Hope you all are doing well. This is our daily reading, and I'm going to use the Radiant Wise for clarifying and the Wizards for the reading. Staying with the current cards. I actually have haunted house cards. I need to bring them up here to do those. I've never read with them yet, but it'll be fun for Halloween. I've got some pretty wicked cards. I've got a couple, a voodoo set I bought in Louisiana. Anyway, they're a little rough to read with. They're hard. They're different, for sure. Okay, let's get started here. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Please, and just a reminder, if you enjoyed the content, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get started. What do we need to know? Current situation, judgment, present influence, Two of Cups, future influence, Sun, what we don't see, King of Swords, what to look for, Hermit, unexpected, Seven of Wands, challenge, King of Pentacles, strength, Empress, where does this lead? Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this has been something that's been on your mind quite frequently, regularly, maybe not taking over your whole life, but definitely on your mind. Is this worth it? You've been working it through. Are you getting what you want? That kind of thing. Also, I feel like there's a big how to deal with this. And the reason why I say that is more for the cards over here, because there is a feeling of, how exactly do I deal with this situation? We have the judgment in the current situation. I mean, I feel like there is a feeling of, I feel like with that Seven of Pentacles as well, like you have come to a realization of some sort regarding a partnership or relationship, with the Two of Cups being the influence. That is what is influencing. I am going to clarify the Two of Cups here. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please, in the present influence. Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. There was a feeling of walking away. And I feel like this is a partnership that you may have walked away from, Six of Swords, or moved on from, and it's been hard to do that with the Ten of Wands. However, you are at a point now where you're healing, and that is the judgment, like the I'm gonna be okay here, I'm going to move on. I feel like it is a feeling of, I don't overall get the feeling, because of the clarifiers, I don't feel like this is a reuniting. I feel like this is you, the judgment is you healing from a situation that you've walked away from. This could be a partnership, relationship, however it feels to you, but there's definitely a feeling of, I've made it, I'm healing now. And that's the judgment, is that good renewal from healing that I'm getting. The Sun is in the future influence, so there is a feeling of joy here coming in, even though I feel like the situation has not been easy. And it wouldn't be easy, not with that Ten of Wands clarifying it. It just isn't. A lot of hard work, a lot of, not necessarily even hard work. It's been hard, period, heavy on you. Tell me about the Sun. So the Sun feeling is really good. Now we've got quite a few sevens here. Tell me about the Sun, please. High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Emperor. I think deep down you understand the situation, but I do feel like too there's a feeling of, I feel like the sun might come in because there's a feeling of working together with someone or some, a group of people. The Emperor, though, it to me that sun also feels like you're bringing back control. You're bringing back control of your own life, your own feelings. It feels to me very strong. Like I'm like feeling like I got this. I can do this, and and that is what's bringing the joy is understanding yourself and understanding your strength, and it's bringing in joy to you and happiness because sometimes that's all it takes is an understanding that you're okay, right? That's what I'm overall getting the feeling. The King of Swords is in your what you don't see. I do feel like that is somebody. And let's clarify it. I feel like there is still some roughness here with clarity. And this person may be very direct, and that may be not a problem, but maybe hard. Tell me about the King of Swords. Oh, it's a change in choices. And then we have the Empress, which we have the Empress as our strength. So actually, this person, there is a change here. They've made some choices that I feel like they may be thinking that they're missing you as far as the Empress goes. Now, this doesn't have to be male or female, like either way. But I feel like there's a feeling with the Empress of there. I feel like this is you, and so it doesn't have to be female. Okay, so as a nurturing person, as a caring person, someone that takes care of things, I think that if there's someone in your life where you've walked away from, they're realizing what you brought to the table with their choices. So the sudden change has to do with, I feel like, them really having a realization. That's the King of Swords. And the Hermit is what to look for. And the Hermit's all about our search and what we're shining the lantern on. And I feel like this is looking for, going beyond saying, it's asking you to really look inside and make sure that, you're doing what's right for you. I feel like because this is more of a advice position with what to look for, I do feel like it's, they're, it's asking you to look for what you've already discovered, which is the Judgment here. I feel like sometimes, like if someone comes back and apologizes or talks to you about something, is it fixed, or is it just going back and doing the same old thing? I feel like there has been a discovery here with that Judgment, and I feel like this is remember those things that you understand now that are different to you now, because I feel like they are. There is definitely a deeper understanding with this card, and you've already gotten that with the Judgment. This is just a reminder to look at that. If something comes in, which I feel like with the Seven of Wands it may be. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in unexpected. Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, Nine of Wands. This is a matter of standing your ground, and I get the overall feeling with these clarifiers that someone is really caring about you, And I feel like there is a wounded feeling here. And I feel like that the Seven of Wands is someone standing up for themselves, whether it's you or this other partner. Now, again, this doesn't have to be love. It could just be a friend, family member, anything like that. But I feel like it's been pretty hard. And I think it looks to me like with these clarifiers that this Seven of Wands is about someone coming back and saying, this is how I felt. This is, standing up for what happened and how they visioned it. And Nine of Wands is there. It's just at that point where they're feeling hurt too, as well as you have been, obviously, but you've overcome that. So there is like this feeling to me now. The challenge is the King of Pentacles. So I do get an overall feeling that it might be really hard to, let's clarify that. If this is a person or a Queen of Wands, Hermit, Temperance, this is finding the balance here, discovering, I feel like, can there be balance in this situation? Now, the King of Pentacles, again, don't add it's not necessarily a man or a woman. It's a person who definitely is stable overall, monetary, home, good job, they're responsible people. They may not even have a good job right now, but they're a responsible person. They, that kind of feeling. And I do see with this that the challenge is finding a balance between that passion and love. And there's this, and I think that challenge is more like you're used to dealing with the situation one way. And it feels to me like there's more than that. And that's what's missing. And that's what needs to be corrected with. And it's hard because there's the balance that's hard. How do I put this balance into place? How do I not, how do I also want to say lose my passion because of, having love. It's almost weird to me. Like there's this balance, not a balance. It's almost like the balance is what's hard to come by because there's so much energy here that is leaning one way. And putting that balance in is going to be difficult. It doesn't mean it can't happen. It's a challenge. It's not unspeakable or anything like that. It can happen because your strength is the Empress, which to me is nurturing something, making it better, making it comfortable, making it alive, bringing more than love into a situation. To me, the Empress is a step above love almost. Like because I feel like it's a mom type energy. There's that, this is really important. Like this is really important to me. And it's more than love, it's deep. And it's not just loving someone, it's taking care of them as well. Well, it might not be a positive way, but it should be, right? That's what we hope for. But that's kind of what I'm getting, like that. Yeah, I mean, we have all of the sevens, actually. Very interesting. And that tells me a lot that we're right in the middle of things, right? Because 3s, 6s, and 9s are all mini completions, and the 7 is in between. So with all of these 7s, I feel like there's definitely, we're still working through the situation because we've got all of them. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups here, 7 of Swords. The Page of Wands is where this leads. I feel like you may decide to take a chance and not think it all the way through. And I feel like with that, you're left with more choices. I feel like you will need to decide if this is the right thing or not to do. It's not necessarily, okay, so with this Two of Cups, it's not necessarily this person leaving your life. It's how they represent in your life, right? It's not necessarily, you know, being done with something, but I do feel like the Seven of Cups is those choices that we have that you will be left with, and how you decide to move forward is up to you, which I feel like you're going to decide that it's time to take things back. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords to make sure that's you taking back and not someone taking from you. I don't feel like it is, because of all the other energy here with the Sun and the Judgment. I feel like it's you kind of growing and saying, no, I like having this control a little bit. I like, you know, I like how things have been. I want me. I'm fighting for me. Um, Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, you've been disappointed about this relationship. And I feel like with the there's the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Five of Cups, two of Cups, Seven of Wands. It's definitely you going, I'm taking this back. And it has to do with this Two of Cups, which is the influence here. And you're doing that by standing up for you as well, like protecting yourself, standing up for yourself. And that's good. That's really good energy. And then there was the Strength there. Wow. What is the advice? Knight of Cups. I feel like that is being kind. If this is a situation where you have a conversation, um, be kind. Don't bring bitterness. Bring love to whatever the outcome is, because I feel like, and this may not be true for everybody, but if this is resonating, I feel like this situation isn't someone doing something evil. It's someone not understanding or being insecure, or kind of in it feels like confusion to me a little bit, like they are. And I don't think that anything evil's happening here. And I feel like no matter what happens in the situation, the cards are saying it's okay to bring love. It's okay to be kind and nice, and not nice. I mean, not even necessarily nice. It's doing things with love. And I feel like that's going to be really important. When we have hard conversations, it's really easy to get defensive. It's really easy to, you know, because if you're getting into a deep conversation and we're worried about our own feelings, it's really easy to get on the defensive because we don't want to get hurt, right? So this is asking you to look at it in a different perspective. Instead of bringing defense here, bring love, bring kindness. So that's what I'm getting here. Three more cards. What else do we need to know today? Anything else? The Magician, Knight of Swords, the Hangman. This is saying if this situation, if you feel like there hasn't been enough honesty with the Magician, I feel like the Knight of Swords is that something is going to come in and make you think about this a little bit differently. I feel like someone has been hiding something from you, and I've felt this way for a while, but I feel like it's not being vindictive. It's more them protecting themselves. And we've got the Seven of Wands all over the place. And, with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like that's saying there is going to be an energy coming in. And I feel like it's almost clarifying that I get that a lot with swords in general. And the Hangman is you taking, and them, if this is, any kind of partnership, taking a different perspective of the relationship in general. Whatever partnership relationship this is, it needs to have a different look. It needs to be different. And that's what the Hangman is just taking a whole different stance on it. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. Give me a comment. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.